Hello guys, today we're going to be continuing to take a look at a scenario where civilization starts over. This is episode 13, and in the last video we saw this war happen over in Sweden. We saw, a war take place in, a war take place in Anatolia, where the old country is gone, and that's pretty much all that happened. I don't really remember. But anyway, in this video, I have a few more layers that I added that I want to show you. The first one is water ownership, who owns what waters, which is kind of advanced for like nowadays, or like what time this is taking place. But I figured I should just do it. This will only be relevant for naval wars, which won't happen for quite a while. So I don't know why I did this. It's kind of irrelevant right now, but it exists. And the other layer is the religion layer. We have the red religion, this random purple religion, which is why they broke away from the Argon country. We have two off branches of the red religion. They get along pretty well. We see this Celtic religion in Ireland and Scotland. We see this Nordic Scandinavian type religion in like the whole Baltic area. We see this Lime team religion, which is like the Triangle Alliance, and then there's Greece with like an offshoot religion. Greece also has the plain Lime religion, but yeah. We see this old gold religion, and this is originally from this Anatolian country that no longer exists. And we're seeing a lot of this religion being erased and replaced with the Lime religion, as we can see in this cyan Anatolian country. We have this Egyptian, like southern Mediterranean religion over here with only 3 countries. We see this is probably the newest religion. No, it's not. This is. But this is one of the newer religions. It's the orange religion. That's all I really have to say. It's like Mesopotamian and Caspian Sea. We have this nation, the Indus River civilization. It has its own religion. And this whole like new area over here in Asia is all under the same religion, which is a purple religion. And because of this layer, we are going to be taking a look at the alliance layer, and we're going to see these 2 Anatolian nations with the Diamond Alliance. They're going to go ahead and leave. And this is simply because they are not part of the red or offshoot of red religion. The red team is in charge of this Diamond Alliance, and they say no, this is strictly a red religion alliance. So they are going to leave. They're not going to get kicked out, but they're like, you should leave because you don't fit us quite well. They're still getting along, but with them leaving, we're going to see a new alliance being created. And this is going to be the Right Triangle Alliance. And this is going to include the Southern Anatolian country, the Blue Anatolian country, Crete, Cyprus, and reluctantly this purple Caucasian country. The reason why they were a little bit oh my goodness, what was that word? The reason why they weren't fully wanting to join this alliance was because if we take a look at the religion layer, they have some areas that are in the orange religion that is kind of unstable over here. They want to break away, and them joining into this alliance is not looking good for them staying together. However, they're not going to break away quite yet because they're okay with being in the same alliance as long as none of the people over here have to get drawn into war, because yeah, this whole Right Triangle Alliance is with this gold religion over here. Like every member of the gold religion besides the northern Anatolian country is part of the Right Triangle Alliance. And over here we're also going to see that this Croatian team is going to go ahead and leave the Triangle Alliance because it just doesn't suit them. They're an off branch of the red religion, not the Lime religion, and tensions are rising between these 2 nations, so they're just going to stay neutral. They're not going to join any other alliance. But that's enough of the alliance layer, and we are going to take a look over here at the red team. The red team wants to create an empire of all of Western Europe, at least all under the red religion, and they're okay with like changing religion and all that, which is obviously a bad thing, but they're okay with doing that as long as it's all red religion. But they're going to start off by invading this little Luxembourg type country, and they're just going to fully annex it because they stand no chance. And they're already bigger, but that's all we're going to see in this episode of their expansion. Taking a look over here, we're going to see the whole of the Mediterranean Sea, have a country bordering all of it, and we're going to see Carpathia. They're going to take this land, and the Libyans are going to take this land. Over here, we're going to see in the Arabian area, the Arabian Peninsula, my bad, I said that wrong. But we're going to see more exploration take place, and some more exploration into the desert, of course. But I'm just going to go ahead and skip to the chase and show you what they explored. And this is what they have explored. Over here in the southern Mesopotamian country, we're going to see that they're going to take a lot of land in the desert. We're also going to see a few new small countries popping up, including this Qatari country, a green team over at the tip of this peninsula, a UAE type country over here where Abu Dhabi is, an Omanese country over here, and that is actually going to do it for new countries over here. However, over here we're going to see a new Persian team, and here are all of their capitals if you care. We're going to be taking a look at some explorations that are going to be taking place over in this area. We're going to see this whole area being explored. And we're also going to see a bunch of nations collectively exploring land so that there can be a new nation over here. And we're going to see that this new nation over here is going to be created. This is going to stay out of touch from all other nations. It's going to be an anarchy nation because it wants to be. So it's not going to even have contact with either of these teams. And taking a look at the types of government layer, we're going to see that, of course, they're going to be our very first anarchy, which is going to be represented with orange. Taking a look at over here in Asia, we're going to, of course, see some more exploration up all the way into Russia over here, and also into parts of China and all that. And I'll just do what I did with the previous one with Arabia. They're going to explore all the way down into these parts of China where it's a little bit more fertile. I mean, it's very good right here, but it goes further inland with livability down in southern China. And of course there's Chongqing and the valley somewhere over here. But they're not going to discover that yet. But what they are going to discover is this island right here, and the South Koreans are going to start to discover Japan. They're going to discover this southern island first, and that's all they're really going to find right now. And they are going to annex all of it because they can. And they're going to double their land area. Oh, was I recording that whole time? I don't know. But anyway, the North Koreans are going to take this land. This little country over here is going to take this land. And these Chinese, the purple Chinese, are going to take all of this land. They're the biggest in this part of the world. Going back to Europe, we're going to see with these alliances, tensions are going to be rising and rising. And we're going to see that this green team is going to get kicked out because they are half Celtic religion, and the red team does not like that. They helped them get the land, but all of a sudden they're turning on them and they're kicking them out of the alliance. But anyway, taking a look over at this Croatian team, we're going to see both the North Italians and the Yugoslavians invade into it, which is going to trigger both of them. So we're going to see them invade, and so is the Lime team. The Lime team is going to end up taking the capital, and yeah, basically the North Italians are going to start fighting against the Lime team, and this is going to cause all of these members to start fighting, and that's going to cause the First Great War, also known as the Crusades, because all of these Diamond Alliance members, they want to spread the red religion or a variant of it, and that's what they're planning on doing. Yeah, they're gonna start the Crusades, basically. For the sake of this looking better, we're going to see that it's going to get split up like this, with the North Italians getting that, and these guys getting this land. Hold on. They're going to get this land. And that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. And the next video is a Great Crusades. And yeah. Goodbye.